You wouldn't survive a second in the U-Bombs World comment section, buddy. Okay? How does Hassan, like, he mind mogs, he, like, intellect mogs? He's already begging for Ethan to sue this guy. For what? For what? Oh my god, again, he's making an argument about the law, and now you bring up Ethan's personal standard. That standard does not exist in the law. Catboy_collector, DM me now. I'll get Ethan to sue. Ethan's gonna help me with my lawsuit costs. He's gonna sue you. He's gonna ruin your life. Okay, my friend Ethan's gonna ruin your life. Performative yawning, cope laughing, beard stroking. It's just like the non-stop all the way through. All the self-soothing techniques being pulled out here. Bro, I'm surprised he's not comfort eating. Alright, so we're gonna take a look at this PapaGut VOD from today. So, PapaGut was reviewing a new Ethan Klein hit piece. It's this video, The Future of Creator Discourse, Legal Threats and Narcissism. Some looks like a lefty video essay, basically. Talking about, well, I mean, it's kind of in the title, right? How Ethan Klein being celebrated for making non-stop legal threats about anyone that talks shit about him. Could actually have a negative impact on content creator spaces and discussion. Crazy suggestion, I know. Absolutely absurd suggestion. What a crazy thing to whoa, what a crazy thing to say. This guy, arrest this guy right now. Whoa. Yeah, but PapaGut obviously could not take it. And he even speaks to the creator of the video. I believe the creator of the video shows up in chat and calls in and debates PapaGut. So I will take a look.
Okay. I think this is the one I want to take a look at. Yeah, let's do this. It's okay, Papa. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Listen, we tried something new. It just wasn't good. Wasn't good. It just turned out not to be good. But I did like the suggestion. I always appreciate something new. All right, this new H3.
Also, guys, now is a great time to remind you. Okay. 440 people here, 74 likes on stream. So almost 370 people. And please move the cast to thumbs up, clicking it or pressing thumbs up on mobile device. That'd be hugely appreciated. If you want to take your support one step further, you can donate directly through the stream elements link in the pin chat message. You can also buy a membership to the channel, gift a membership to the channel, gift a whole bunch of memberships running throughout the chat, buy a super chat which will highlight your message and rate on TTS, or buy a super sticker with your YouTube image or gift that we highlight in chat and I'll subscribe it to you. You can go to discord.gg/Kuihman, twitter.com/Kuihman, or reddit.com/r/Kuihman. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into this.
Hit piece, baby. You know us. We do be loving it. Let me just take a quick piss. What the f did I do? Do I take song requests? Just jacking it.
Yo, thank you, easy. Thank you for the $5. Thank you.
Only songs about jerking off.
Wow. Haha.
Apparently I did a video on this guy, and I said I'd never watch him again. I don't even remember. That's what my editor August is saying. So that's beautiful. But yeah, this is called The Future of Creator Discourse, Legal Threats and Narcissism. Hey, we do love legal threats and narcissism, guys. That's our favorite things in the world.
We know.
Let's just get it going. It's from a Kunkin Das.
I wish you were a better man, bro.
Thank you for the 333. Thank you.
Oh, I remember that. His name was like Duncan something. I remember he's trying to be goofy with the name. I do remember that. That's all I remember. All right, let's go.
If you thought I was joking, I hope those 3 copyright lawsuits put that thought.
Not that, August.
Ooh, scary. Why'd they censor him? Are they just being silly? That's okay.
To rest.
I hope they don't unironically do like the Ethan Klein's a slur.
Because every one of you motherfuckers that I said I'm coming for, that I hold responsible, guess what? It's only a matter of time.
You know, Better Man is actually on Amazon Prime in the US now, I believe. If you are in the US and you have Amazon Prime Video, you can actually watch Better Man on Amazon Prime Video. It's an option.
Cool.
Wow, was weird.
If you're a lot like me, then you enjoy watching social media content creators. I like a lot of them. I am one sometimes.
Whoa.
I'm inspired a lot by what they do. But
so this guy immediately is very unlikable, lefty, SSRI. Not the sort of guy you want to be listening to, I gotta be real. Well, let's see if PapaGut can get past that and hear his points.
Who's your favorite?
My God, if influencer isn't the most ironically perfect double-edged sword term for what it is that they do. A lot of these creators do this for money. That's
the whole point, buddy. That's why I make content for money. I don't lie in my content. But if I didn't make money doing this, I wouldn't be doing this because, you know, I got to make money to live, baby. I'm the kind of guy who likes to be able to eat. I don't know if you can tell. I like to eat, so I got to do content for money.
It's not a surprise, and it's reasonable. I think the reason...
Guys, if he just repeats like the same 5 self-deprecating jokes again and again in every video react, surely that's like fair use, right?
Most of us do our jobs is for money.
True.
But there is a difference between doing it for money and doing it for...
I have a friend who works for ICE. He says he doesn't do his job for money. It's just thrill of the game, you know? Targeting innocent people. That's terrible.
And there are some times where that distinction is more important to make than others.
Yeah.
Today, specifically, I want us to look at the content of public figures disagreeing with each other.
Beautiful.
And how a certain topical example right now has helped change it from what was once the disagreement of opinions and the exchange of ideas into a ego-driven smear campaign.
Sorry, are you trying to insinuate that it used to be better? What are you, 15? What the fuck are you talking about? Bro, people used to call each other the N-word on the internet and bully people until they fucking took their own lives. What are you talking about? Things are like, I would say, arguably
I'm doing that right now.
Better now. What are you talking about, dog? What the fuck?
Making immense profit that is threatening people's actual careers.
Whoa.
And secondly...
What did that say? Ruthless, ego-driven fights full of lies and half-truths. Crazy. True.
My personal goal for this
video this guy,
you
know, you can tell PapaGut's the kind of guy who grew up on E-Bomb's world. You can really tell, you can tell a real wigger like this when you see him. He grew up, he grew up on E-Bomb. You wouldn't survive a second in the E-Bomb's world comment section, buddy. Okay?
Thing that could be clipped out of context and used against me in court.
Crazy. Cool.
And sadly, yes.
I mean, wouldn't that not matter? Because, like, you would just be like, hey, that's the wrong context.
The two topics are very related.
Gotcha.
But first, let's go over a rundown of the story so far.
This guy gonna twerk or what? A new TikTok trend, guys, is when they twerk with their penis.
And see why I would think it is a bad precedent to set. So the most prominent ongoing...
I should actually play... Should I play Kingdom Hearts at some point? Should I play these games? Are they actually worth playing, or do they suck? I shouldn't get distracted by this, but are these games good, or do they suck?
Between Hassan Piker, the political streamer, and
Hassan Parker.
Homeowner, and H3.
The homeowner?
Space recently is between Hassan Piker,
is this
the political streamer and homeowner, and H3, the podcast host and former commentary channel.
Okay. Thanks for the $20 from the Higgy Smalls. Hey, Papa, Trucker here. Appreciate your content, man. Love playing this the slop in the background for long drives. Always has me laughing. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that, brother. You know, God bless you. Truckers are the lifeblood of America. I truly mean that.
Wow.
These two
We're going to speed this up because all of PapaGut's contributions are completely worthless, and the other guy talks in a slow SSRI drone.
What is it? What does that mean? Is that supposed to say H3? What the fuck is happening here? Why the fuck do you have this? Why do you have Ethan's name as as the British way to say H3 spelled out long? Okay. Incredible.
Did a political podcast together called Leftovers that was abruptly discontinued when they disagreed on the topic of the Gaza genocide by Israel.
That's not what happened, dumb fuck. I'm so tired of people talking about this when they have no fucking idea what they're talking about. They didn't really have a disagreement. They agreed with like everything that happened. Hassan's audience was just calling Ethan like a genocidal fucking freak when he wasn't, because he thinks Israel has the right to exist. And Hassan did nothing to stop his community from relentlessly bullying Ethan. So they stopped the podcast. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? What the fuck? What's a barrier entry for this?
They just randomly said that. They just randomly said that. It's not what happened, is it? There's a clear escalation here, where October 7th happens. Rogan puts out those, you know, definitely objectionable tweets that you could certainly take issue with. Ethan unfollows her over it. Then she goes into Discord and sort of makes fun of Ethan for unfollowing her and says, "Oh, I'll support the IDF if Ethan refollows me." And then Ethan freaks out about Frogan and all the other people that are sort of talking about October 7th and goes on this massive rant on his fucking stream where he's like freaking the fuck out and saying, "Oh, you think terrorists are so cool, maybe your family should be shot, killed, and burned in front of you." And then it started really ramping up. And then it was getting really crazy in Hassan's community. There is like a clear progression of escalation that happened after October 7th. It wasn't just October 7th happened. Ethan says, well, I don't think Jews should die. And everyone's like, you're a genocidal maniac. That's not what happened. That's not what happened at all.
This topic, man. This is crazy stuff.
With Hassan standing vehemently in favor of Gaza and H3 supporting the IDF.
You are, dude, I swear, I can't. This is horrible. Dude, we're not even 2 minutes. It's literally 2 minutes and 1 second in. It's just literal just idiot slop. You don't know what you're talking about. What the fuck is happening here? Why is this happening, dude? Vehemently in favor of the IDF? This motherfucker says Netanyahu's a war criminal that deserves to be put executed. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? This is so weird. Why do they have to lie? Like, I don't get it. If you hate Ethan so much, why do you need to lie? If he's so wrong, why do you guys have to lie? Okay, you want to know what it is? Ethan Klein. This is the problem. Okay, this will resonate really well. Guys like this who make videos like this are fucking theater losers. Okay, follow me here. When you look at a theater loser, there's really nothing to hate about them, but you fucking hate them. They're just so fucking cringe. Ethan Klein is your theater kid. Ethan Klein is cringe to you. He's a petty man that validates middle-aged single women's obsession with internet drama. That's what Ethan does. And by the way, I'm not criticizing because I feel like I'm...
No, that's not why people hate Ethan Klein. They hate him because he's a complete piece of shit who weaponizes the levers of power that he has access to in order to attack people who talk badly about him, while spending his entire career talking insanely badly about other people, oftentimes in a defamatory way. That's why people hate him, because he's an unprincipled, hypocritical, petulant, narcissistic, neurotic, insane fucking freak who's ruining everything for everyone else.
The amount of people jumping on the H3 bandwagon for cash and glaze is gross. Agree with him or not?
Thank you, Captain Dan, for the $5. Thank you.
Yeah, sames. What's up, dude? What's up, ladies? And you find him cringe, so you hate him. But you can't, like, figure out why, because you're fucking stupid as shit. And so you're like, it's because he loves children dying. But he doesn't, because we know he doesn't. He loves the IDF. He literally says Netanyahu's a war criminal. I don't know what to tell you. He criticizes the Israeli government. He just thinks Israel has the right to exist. That's really, literally what it is. But you guys go fucking bananas, and you lie about it in every goddamn video, because you're weird. I don't even know if you're lying. I think you might actually just be fucking dumb as shit. I don't understand. It's just so strange to me. Like, you guys have to just understand why you hate things before talking.
He's not even 2 minutes into this video, and he's already just, like, totally assumed that this guy is, like, some super bad faith lefty who thinks Ethan wants to personally, like, strangle kids to death. He hasn't said anything yet. The guy said nothing yet. But he's already desperately tried to poison the well.
So why are you making a video so late in the game? After Idol dropped his hit piece, people started to flip. So what the fuck are you doing now? Why pop in so late into the game? Did he make anything at the beginning of this? What the hell?
But them splitting is only where this starts, because since then, whenever Hassan spent time on his stream covering a topic from Gaza, H3 would dedicate his own content to aggressively reacting to whatever he'd say.
Well, Hassan likes the dog whistle. Like, my favorite dog whistle was when two it was like fucking Jews, Israeli Jews.
Dude, we literally covered this.
New York, right? And Hassan's like,
dude, we literally covered this.
To whatever he'd say.
Well, Hassan likes the dog whistle. Like, my favorite dog whistle was when
How does he keep using
fucking
this?
Jews, Israeli Jews. We're at the Holocaust Museum in New York, right? And Hassan's like, this is definitely not a false flag, guys. This is definitely not a false flag, but it looks exactly like a false flag. But it's definitely not a false flag. So I don't know if you know this.
Oh my god. So let's bring up that clip again, because PapaGut keeps repeating this total fucking lie that Hassan was dog whistling. A Dan Saltman classic lie that retard gut is repeating here.
I'm not Mr. False Flag at all, but like,
thank you for the 50 Swedish krona, Jenny. Thank you.
But like I'm not Mr. False Flag at all, but like every single thing that he did in the aftermath of the shooting is so fucking crazy that it's like you could not have fucking designed a incident like this. You could not have designed a better false flag incident like this. I'm not saying it is a false flag incident at all. I'm not saying that. I think this is just a one dude who is genuine in his actions and maybe, you know, a little bit brain broken. Okay.
So he's saying, not at all a false flag, and I do think this guy was someone who is genuine in his motivations. As in, the stuff he wrote in his manifesto is why he did this. He wasn't put up to it by Israelis. He wasn't put up to it by the CIA. He was genuine in his motivations and acted on those motivations. So he's saying very clearly what his position is. The point about being a false flag is saying you could not come up with an event that could be more easily weaponized in favor of that political side. That's obviously the point. That is obviously the point. Read the tweet caption, the Dan Saltman caption. Hassan Piker, star of Amazon's Twitch, says that the attack sure looks like a perfect false flag. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. The guy was genuine with his actions. How fucking absolutely gross it is that this is currently being streamed right now to 40,000 people. If this is the worst clip you got of Hassan in this stream, that was probably like a 10 out of 10 stream for Hassan. That was probably like, he probably like aced this. If this is the worst clip you could get that whole day.
People, when you say stuff like that, they go, this guy's dog whistling, it's a false flag. Right? So Hassan likes to do things like claim Israel kills Jews to victimize itself, which is obviously insane, anti-Semitic dog whistle. So, yeah. You know, maybe that's why Ethan reacts to him saying that. My personal favorite was, hey, if anybody has ever had a positive sentiment about Israel, they're basically a Nazi who isn't even fit to walk dogs. That's my favorite one. I like that one a lot. Guys,
dude, this keeps getting bastardized in so many different ways because they're all so fucking dumb. Bro. How does Hassan, like, he mind mogs, he, like, intellect mogs all these people that spend all day calling him retarded? It's not dog walker, it's dog catcher. Because dog catcher was the lowest elected office in the United States. The point is about not being able to hold elected office, not being able to hold government positions. It's not saying you shouldn't be trusted around dogs. Okay, it's not whatever you think that Hassan was trying to say there. You're missing something. It's about dog catcher. Dog catcher.
You know, maybe that's why Ethan reacts to him saying that. My personal favorite was, hey, if anybody has ever had a positive sentiment about Israel, they're basically a Nazi who isn't even fit to walk dogs. That's my favorite one. I like that one a lot. Guys, if you think Israel has the right to exist, you're a Nazi. That's incredible. I love the nuance there personally.
It doubled as a slight at himself. Other political content creators around Hassan's orbit would comment on this cycle, leading to H3 focusing in on them as well and labeling them as his opponents, dedicating his content to covering their movements as well.
Well, it's because they literally harassed him. What? Thanks for $2 from Punish Fox, so he totally doesn't follow any usage on Twitter. Didn't know. True. They were harassing him. They fucking called
on his stream.
They unjustifiably called CPS on him.
Dude, that happened like a few months ago. This has been going on for almost 2 years, you fucking idiot. You absolute fucking dipshit. Yeah, guys, you don't understand. Hassan was part of the CPS lie, okay? Hassan was part of the CPS lie. It's an evil, evil guy participating in the CPS lie.
Dedicating his content to covering their movements as well.
Well, it's because they literally harassed him. What? Thanks for $2 from Punish Fox, so he totally doesn't follow any usage on Twitter. Didn't know. True. They were harassing him. They fucking called
on his stream.
They unjustifiably called CPS on him.
So true. Who did that exactly? Wait, who called CPS on him?
Like what?
They did. Them.
Cycle, leading to H3 focusing in on them as well and labeling them as his opponents.
Love how everybody's.
Thank you, Krantic, for the $29.99 PLN. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you.
Doing this, except for the guy who got human skulls at those eyes. That's crazy.
Dedicating his content to covering their movements as well. Every time an Israeli attack gave these political creators something new to cover, H3 would use those videos within his own content by reinterpreting their commentary as
just show us that. Show us that. Show him doing that. Show them that. Just show us him doing that.
Character towards his previous involvement.
Show it.
Meaning to this day is
show it. Show it, you fucking pig.
Israel relentlessly bombs citizens in Palestine, Yemen, Syria, and everywhere else the Holocaust spreads, which means whenever these creators speak out on it, H3 spins it as a continuation of his discourse.
What the fuck are you talking about? Show us an example of that, please. Show us an example of that. What are you talking about?
What could have been an isolated incident of two large figures clashing in opinion has become a 2-year timeline.
I mean, that is just true, no? That is true. Ethan keeps going. Ethan endlessly is waging this crusade. And then anytime they speak out about it, that is considered them continuing it. But Ethan's continuing either way. Ethan's made way more content about this than any of the people on the other side.
Discourse between prominent creators that updates parallel to a modern-day Holocaust. Yes, that's a lot. It could be a topic worth analyzing on its own, and believe me, it has.
Why? You made a claim without validating it. You're not going to show us this claim that Ethan is like constantly running defense for genocide? I'm so fucking confused.
And it's because of that I want to do something different. Even though the specifics of this discourse are very important, what I'm additionally worried about that I haven't seen...
If they're so important, why aren't you talking about them? He just made like a fucking... Dude, I hope Ethan...
Wait, he's literally in the middle of explaining why. He said, well, the details are important... And then he's going to explain what he'd rather talk about and why. He's actually in the middle of explaining that part.
If they're so important, why aren't you talking about them? He just made like a fucking... Dude, I hope Ethan sues this guy. Wait, you know, maybe he'll validate everything that was said. We'll fucking...
Dude, for what? What could he possibly be sued for that we have seen in this video so far? He is already begging for Ethan to sue this guy. For what? For what? For what?
Change our minds, guys. Maybe we're fucking super dumb. Maybe despite the fact that we have been just so terminally online on this topic, maybe this guy will show us.
Yeah, disgusting, fat, slovenly fuck. Desperate for someone else to come in and just like, oh, Ethan, go fuck this guy. This guy made a video that's annoying me in the moment. Fuck this guy's life up. Fuck this guy's life up. Disgusting, fat fuck, fight your own battles. Except no, you're gonna run away when this guy tries to confront you.
And is constantly, desperately just trying to defend Netanyahu and the IDF. All right, if he doesn't show that though, I think you are kind of putting yourself into a situation where you could get sued. Just to be clear.
A lot of people talk about is how...
Wait, how is he in a position where he can be sued?
We've been just so terminally online on this topic. Maybe this guy will show us where Ethan Klein is constantly, desperately just trying to defend Netanyahu and the IDF. All right, if he doesn't show that though, I think you are kind of putting yourself.
Wait, when did he even say that? When did he say desperately trying to defend Netanyahu and the IDF? Where did he say that?
A situation where you could get sued. Just to be clear.
A lot of people talk about is how this being the most prominent
guys, my name's right here.
Discourse right now
right it is.
Could be inspiring a lot of the people who view discourse content as a profit margin.
What does that mean? What?
To be clear,
are you saying that we're just doing it for money?
My investment...
Bro, I could grift so hard for fucking Palestine if I wanted to. Are you kidding me? It's like,
yeah, he acknowledged that Ethan doesn't defend Benjamin Netanyahu. Exactly. I think he said something like he's viewed as pro-IDF. He is viewed as pro-IDF. Oh, Ethan supported the IDF. Well, he has supported some IDF actions. He does generally support the IDF as like a force, as an institution. He might not support all the actions, all the military actions of the IDF, but he does generally support the IDF as an institution, right? And he will defend the IDF as an institution, or at least specific people of the IDF as well. Like I'll say, the IDF's a terrorist organization, but then if you try to call any individual IDF member a terrorist, he suddenly starts getting a bit hairy.
Rage. Okay, I could grift hard as fuck, but I'm not a grifter, dude. I don't like to lie about stuff. Okay, that's what I don't like to do. Okay, I'm not trying to say things for fucking money. I like making money, but I don't change my opinions for money. All right, I don't go around like actively lie about people. I mean, not for nothing, but you're like 2 minutes into your 3.5 minutes into your video, and you literally have not substantiated a single claim. You made a claim that Ethan is like this fucking genocidal, like freak maniac, without any evidence. So,
in this discussion has nothing to do with the actual arguments being made in regards to the actual discourse of the situation itself.
Dude, is this guy unironically censoring Ethan Klein? Like, there's no fucking way. Is this guy, like, I thought it was a meme. Is this guy actually censoring Ethan Klein? Thank you for the $5 from Bill Hates. I don't want to get sued anyway.
It's a running gag, I think.
Fame Ethan, but not show his face. Yeah, true.
Like a recurring bit.
Yeah, I don't want to get sued, but anyway, I'm going to defame him and not show his face. Yeah, people won't know what he's talking about.
I'm not here to attempt to add any nuance or exploration on that because...
Hey, you know what? I'm glad that you're honest because so far I haven't seen any of it. I've actually, you know, you're literally just shooting an enema up my fucking ass of just pure acid. That's literally what this is.
In my opinion, Hassan is right and H3 is in the wrong.
Were you going to cry when you said H3?
Because, in my opinion, Hassan is right and H3 is...
H3.
Oh, PapaGut's very posturing very hard there. Feels very brave there, doesn't he? Feels very brave saying, oh, you're going to cry when you're saying that? Surely PapaGut wouldn't be thrown off balance and sound like he's going to cry when he gets pressed.
It sounded like you were fucking like shuddering when you said his name. Are you going to come or you feel like you're going to get fucking molested? What's happening here?
Exploration on that because, in my opinion, Hassan is right and H3 is...
What the fuck? What are you doing?
...in the wrong. Because their disagreement is on Palestine, I'm not here to put any devil's advocate into understanding their approach because what's happening to Palestine and Gaza is a red line issue for me.
I mean, it's pretty bad. Ethan would agree. He just thinks that, you know, Israel has the right to exist. So
I have no interest.
I guess it's too tough for some of these people to believe that the 9 million Jews shouldn't get displaced and just get fucking like what do you want to happen? Why these people will never say what they want to happen? What do you think should happen? What's your solution? What's going on there? 2-state sounds decent. Some reparations towards Gaza sounds decent. From Israel sounds decent.
What's this clip?
I mean, it's a very selfish move to decide, okay, I'm not going to do it, but everybody else will.
Like Israel as a place, the mentality of growing up there, like everybody feels an obligation to protect, to serve, to nurture this place that feels like the only place in the world where they can live and be Jewish and not be like discriminated.
I mean, when you're growing up with constant terror attacks, the army is a necessity.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry if people think that's a controversial statement. That is the reality of Israel.
It's
and
not
so
controversial. It's just
for
a
one
statement
person
fact.
to decide, I'm not going to do it, is a very selfish decision because meanwhile you're not doing it, everybody else is doing it and putting their life on hold.
I mean, yeah, that sounds quite pro-ID after me. I don't know.
What is your solution? Why don't you give us your solution? These fucking pussies will never say what they want as their solution.
In attempting to push any sympathy onto anyone who's willing to defend Zionism.
Whoa, what is Zionism to you? Define that. Because this is another problem that these people will do. They play this fucking childish-ass game, where they'll call something Zionist, but they'll never define Zionism. Because, like, they don't want to. Like, what is Zionism? Zionism could be you think that fucking the Jews have the right to, like, I don't know, do whatever they want. Or Zionism can be just defined as somebody who thinks Israel has the right to exist. Right? So there's a big spectrum there. So, like, what makes you a Zionist? If I say Israel has a right to exist, which I think it does that make me a Zionist? Or do I have to be somebody who believes in, like, a far right-wing ethno-state? Like, what is your definition of this word that you like to use?
Well, it has to be as a Jewish
or
state.
You just be...
It has to be as a Jewish state, almost. Definition has to be an ethno-state. It can't be Israel as a state that allows equal rights between all people and doesn't enforce any immigration policy or immigration ethnic policy or anything like that. Like, obviously, that wouldn't be Zionism if you thought it should be a secular, everyone has equal rights, anyone can come in, liberal. Like, yeah, that wouldn't be okay.
Hassan, and just say Zionist is when you want to say Jews are bad. I mean, which one are you? Thank you for the 5,000 Ryan. This guy is the embodiment of just because you have a haircut like that doesn't mean you should. Just because you can. That's fucking crazy.
Approaching this story with a pro-Hassan stance. I couldn't if I wanted to. I don't know anything about him. And I'm not approaching this willing to defend H3 because, again...
Dude, I think he's unironically censoring this guy.
I don't know enough about him to do so. What I do know is their positions on...
Podcast with Trisha Paytas, Did Vape Nation, co-owns a fashion line, Zionist. Hassan has a house, very buff, pretty good politics, anti-genocide. That's crazy because he says he's in the middle when it comes to Russia, Ukraine, and he justified Russians genociding Ukrainians through starvation and implanting Russians into parts of Ukraine to say, hey, this is ours now. So it doesn't really sound like he's
what is this?
Anti-genocide. It sounds like he's anti-West, and you're incredibly fucking stupid. I guess you're anti-haircut? I don't know.
On this argument, and I know that Israel is the biggest modern threat to human rights in our generation, which tells me enough about who's in the right here. I can't double down.
What do you think should happen? I'm just so curious.
On this enough. There is no defense in Israel that is not rooted in bloodlust and cowardice. So,
are you saying that Israelis are? I need this guy to be specific. Are you saying Netanyahu has a bloodlust, or are you saying the Israeli people do? This is where we get into that dog whistling territory. Be specific. Like, actually be specific. Are you criticizing the government, or are you saying that all Jews in Israel are bloodlusted? I need to know what your issue is here, right? Like, you can't just hide behind genocide to say you don't like Jews. Like, tell us specifically. You don't get this.
Dude,
you don't get.
Wait. It's not. It doesn't require you to hate Jews to say the population of Israel is in a bloodlust. The population of America was in a bloodlust after 9/11. Doesn't mean you hate Americans. Doesn't mean you hate white people. Yes, a significant part of the population of Israel, a huge chunk, maybe even a majority, have been in something that could be described as a bloodlust in regards to their political beliefs since October 7th. Yes. Yes.
Not rooted in bloodlust and cowardice.
Yeah, well, I do hate Americans, but that's a whole separate thing.
Are you saying that Israelis
Kind of disconnected from
I need this guy to be specific. Are you
Actually,
saying...
no, it's not disconnected from 9/11. They dragged Tony Blair into that shit. Fuck America.
Netanyahu has a bloodlust, or are you saying the Israeli people do? This is where we get into that dog whistling territory. Be specific. Like, actually be specific. Are you criticizing the government, or are you saying that all Jews in Israel are bloodlusted? I need to know what your issue is here. right? Like, you can't just hide behind genocide to say you don't like Jews. Like, tell us specifically. You don't get this. You don't get to just say like, hey, there's like, it's terrible what's going on to people in Gaza. Absolutely, I agree. Who do you blame? Israel or the people? Do you think Israel has a right to exist? Like, we're never gonna get these answers. These people are fucking like cowards. They're children. They don't fucking care.
So, I have no interest in playing both sides or trying to find a compromise here. To redefine what is happening as personal drama, I don't even want to come close to doing that here. And
I do want your First Amendment. That's true. I don't know why I get called a marabou or whatever the fuck. I'm not. I say very clearly, I like the First Amendment. That's the one thing where I'm like, yeah, that's fucking awesome about America. I wish we had that. That's like the one iteration on the systems you stole from us that's actually good. You know? I don't love guns. I'm not like a big gun guy at all. Guns are kind of cool, but I'm not like, you know. I'm never like, fuck, I wish I could own a gun. You know?
Because that is what H3 is doing. I know
How is that what he's doing?
who I'm against. So yes, when addressing the specific story, I am going to be biased because
I like how he's skipping all the hard part of like actually justifying the fucking insanity that's been going against Ethan. He's just skipping right on to the, like, oh, he's bad, or he's decided that Ethan's bad, so he can say whatever he wants at this point. Except for Ethan's name.
The soul is from Brooklyn.
It only takes a shred of empathy to understand that H3 is just one of many apathetic colonists who refuse to think outside their own experiences for
Apathetic colonists? What?
a second, wasting our breathable air, living as human beings.
It's always the whitest motherfuckers to talk about how everybody's a colonizer. Oh my god, dude, it's fucking crazy, dude. Just leave. I don't know what to tell you. Everybody's been colonized. I understand that this one's more recent, but it's more complicated than that. Jews were being genocided in World War II, so they were given this land. It displaced Palestinians, and they deserve restitution for that. But like, stop pretending that it's so easy and black and white. Like, Jews are all around the Middle East flocked to fucking Israel because they weren't safe in their own home country because the Middle East hates Jews. Like, hot take. Sorry, that's just that's just where we are. And it's just they're just colonizers and they're bad and they're dead. Okay, great. Good stuff, man. Like, I'm happy we had this really productive conversation. It's incredible. Good stuff. Thank you for the 5,000 Z King. I don't remember I can't say that word. Being this bad. I actually like some of his older vids. His last video sucked and this is worse. He's out to himself. Well, I think that's beautiful.
In favor of this generation's Holocaust.
What?
I wanted to make sure that I said that and you know it before we continue. But let's take the specific details here and put them to the side just for a second. Because if we're going to understand...
Well, I mean, you haven't given us any specific details. We're not putting anything aside. This whole video has been intentionally non-specific details. Thank you for the thank you for the medium gut from Corey Capitello. Am I saying that right? Thank you so much.
Understand content around creators disagreeing. We have to understand why...
What? Do we have to understand content around creators disagreeing? That's what all content is, no?
Why creators disagreeing can even...
No. That's not what all content is. Did he shit his pants? No, I think it was a sound effect on this video. I think it's on the text.
Understand content around creators disagreeing. We have to understand why...
What? Do we have to understand content around creators disagreeing? That's what all content is, no?
Why creators disagreeing can even be content. Content creators on YouTube have been disagreeing and arguing with each other since the very beginning.
Okay.
I know. Arguments on the internet. Try not...
It's going to be so interesting because this video is going to try to position Hassan as like some kind of like fucking like intelligent fucking political freedom fighter. Hassan waves toy guns around on stream for attention. Hassan is a debate pervert that likes to get the attention from fucking weird freaks that like debate pervert content. So when we sit here and pretend that he's the fucking political mastermind, we have to understand that this guy is just as much of a debate pervert as everybody else. That's what he does. That's how he wants to get himself out there. Because normal people who want to actually be known for their politics don't go around waving fake guns at people that criticize them. Okay, just to be fucking clear. So you're sitting here and you're pretending you're like, we're pretending Hassan isn't a political slop loser. It's actually just so fucking weird.
Waving guns at people is debating, actually. Wow. Okay.
Not to be too surprised, it was pretty shocking for myself as well. Online platforms,
in that case,
like
public,
the internet in general, are centered around expressing the user's opinions, even when they're not explicitly stated.
Wow,
Whether
really?
the genre of post is social commentary, comedy skits, how-to tutorials, gameplay, politics, music.
I can't believe this guy's so smart. I've never heard this before.
Reviews, literally anything. There's an opinion being expressed by the person uploading the work.
Wow.
And
really?
opinions.
I would like to arrange a debate with
PapaGut from
PapaGut.
person to person. So disagreement is inevitable, but it is the degree to which. Why am I explaining fighting online?
Because you're boring. That's why. Thank you for $2 from Moth Romance. And the words of Lauren Boss, a debate serial killer. Is that what he says?
We all know it. We see it every day.
Cool, man.
But what's important to
what is like this video? What is the point of this video?
Contextualize is that time changes things. With every passing year, the internet becomes more ingrained with our society.
Wow.
And what is considered standard behavior online evolves alongside with it.
Wow.
For better or for worse.
Wow.
Mostly worse.
Wow.
Whenever anything
Moderate.
drama-related tends to start between creators, people tune. Whenever anything even
Dude, what is happening here?
remotely drama related happens between creators, people tend to stop and tune in. Even if they're not familiar with the creators involved, drama is inherently fun to watch. Meaning that because of the inherent entertainment of disagreeing, what might start as a simple argument between two creators might evolve into something drawing in astronomical attention and views, making the creators fight all the more public. Previous examples of creators beefing used to be just back and forth uploads responding to each other's arguments.
Okay.
Like, I think this. Well, I think this.
It's a very whitewashed version of history, but okay.
I would say this to this, or I respond to that with this. Response videos. It was just turn-based uploads for the audience to follow along with, to see updates to the argument. And you know that every video there was short and packed with ads, because we're talking about influencers here. Even when they're fighting, there's going to be some element of deriving money from it. So the fighting isn't new. We get that any opinion you might have is going to be met with fighting, but the degree at which the arguing is happening, that has changed. The type of discourse
You think it's gotten worse? Okay.
we're seeing, especially here now with Hassan and H3, has been influenced by our shifting culture, and there's still just too many large
Dude, this guy's fucking actually, this guy's insane for this whole fucking censoring Ethan Klein's face and name.
forces that have made our culture violently divisive, ready to explode at a moment's notice.
You think it's the internet culture that's on that? You don't think maybe it's the 24-hour news cycle that operates around sensationalization and then like weird performative debate politics that people like Hassan Piker get involved into, where they're not actually being honest? They just have like an agenda that they want to push. You don't think it has anything to do with that? You think it's okay? I mean, this would be like a byproduct of that, but it's not. It seems like you're positioning that as the primary issue.
Before we continue, there is an elephant in this room I'd like to address, which people familiar
He's going to talk about his haircut. I appreciate you at least being honest about it.
with this topic have picked up on already. But H3 is not this creator's real name, and he doesn't really look like this. I've been blurring his face, and I plan on doing so for this entire video.
I thought that it was a joke.
The short story is that
Don't tell me that you're actually censoring him on purpose. That's not a joke.
I don't want to say the creator who's involved. And I know I do that at the cost of a lot of you finding that annoying, but I'm hoping that as the video progresses, you'll start to see why I did this. But for now, I'll state two reasons. The first is that I don't want his name to be used as a keyword in the search for this video and have this profit off of the popularity of the drama. I'm not here to give this person
That literally makes no sense.
any content to react to, nor am I here to give anyone from his audience.
Do you really think he would react to this video? No offense, it did 11K in 23 hours. Now that's not a terrible video for PapaGut. Maybe it's okay for my views, but Ethan Klein, why would he? Do you think he really give you the attention of a 10K view video?
Yeah, this guy's showing fear. This is a bad way to not get Ethan to react to your stuff. Showing fear, appearing weak, looking horrible. That is Ethan's prime target.
Anything to bolster his arguments. I'm not here to
I mean, you kind of already did by just making up a bunch of shit about him.
do that. I'm not here to contribute to their conversation.
Well, you are, because you would have known that this would have... Okay. What? You would have known that this would still register in the thing, no? Okay.
I'm here for us to analyze what's going on with a broader...
You haven't been analyzing. You just keep saying you're not going to go into the specifics of the situation. How are you going to do it? How are you going to analyze if you're not even willing to talk about the specifics of the situation? It doesn't even make sense. You can't analyze without actually talking about what's going on. What the fuck is this guy talking about? He's pretending that he's... Oh, shit. He's just pretending. What?
So Ethan doesn't care about sub 10K videos. He's posting videos on his side saying, love this guy's videos, good watch. That have 400 views that he has watched fully. Bro sat down and watched a 9-minute video with 400 views about his own drama, about himself, about his own snark subreddit, defending him.
What?
topic in mind, and I don't want to have my work devalued in that way. The second reason is that, as this video's title implies, there are legal elements going around, and a lot of videos talking about this have been included in threats of defamation.
Three of them have been. 3 videos have been included.
Lawsuits.
Wait, I'm sorry. Does this stupid fucking idiot think that if he doesn't explicitly say Ethan Klein, that he's immune from lying about Ethan and being part of a lawsuit? What? This guy's stupid? What a question, huh?
From channels that are a lot smaller than mine. So, at the risk of...
Well, they literally... they watched his video maliciously and said that they were trying to take views from it. So I'm thinking that maybe this is a little bit different, bud.
Sounding selfish, I don't want my video to be included in any court arguments.
Okay.
Like, I can't afford a lawyer right now. Are you kidding me?
When could you have?
In this economy, this list of reasons could expand.
Okay, maybe you should be nicer to the Jews. Maybe you should be nicer to us, huh?
Dude, this guy, by the way, is patrilineal. Patrilineal. So not even this is his claim to Judaism is like nil. Patrilineal Jew who didn't know his dad. His dad left when he was very young. Patrilineal Jew whose dad left when he was very young. And he says Jews as us. We are Jews. Us Jews. Patrilineal didn't know his dad. Crazy. It is crazy, dude. And then he wants to sit there and do like he is basically, he's like a minstrel. He's like a minstrel. He's playing out. He is claiming he's doing Jew face. He might as well be doing the Macklemore outfit right now. Right? He's doing like the Macklemore outfit. Wait, no. He's doing,
Leave me, but for now, it's enough. So I will be referring to this person as H3 and blurring their face.
Yeah, we don't know who you're talking about. Good job, buddy. You're doing a good job. We don't know who the fuck you're referencing, so you'll never get sued. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. If you don't say the person's name, you'll never get sued. That's pretty smart, I think. Good job, man.
Just in the loose hope that it protects me somehow, legally. But on that
This is fucking... You have to be stupid. Okay.
note of legal action, let's talk about how H3 has been weaponizing these threats on multiple platforms in order to silence his critics, and how the justice system might be used by creators more often now.
What?
Heavy lifting on justice, by the way.
Whoa.
The first step of the...
Guys, did you know that our system's broken? Whoa, this guy's fucking new and he's unique. He's saying things we've never heard before, dude. Oh my fucking god, dude. This guy's fucking based.
The YouTube and legality world is copyright infringement and fair use. It's base level stuff and has been standard since basically day one, but that makes it ground zero for the nightmare it's becoming today.
you missed the Drew stuff, Neosaka. That was the first segment.
One of the tactics H3 has been using on YouTube creators who are reporting on this ongoing breakdown is to
Reporting.
issue a copyright claim over any clips of his stream the channel might show.
Yeah, so that's not true, and I think you know that. Either this guy's malicious or he's just incredibly stupid. I think he might just be incredibly fucking stupid. I unironically think he might be the stupidest H3 detractor I've ever seen in my entire life. That's not even close to what it is. Again, these people can't even meet the argument. They can't even watch. What was Ethan's video? Fucking 10 minutes? How long was Ethan's video where he's like, hey guys, I'm suing these creators for maliciously reacting to my video and saying that they're trying to take views from it?
Yeah,
what?
so wait,
Dude, this guy's fucking...
Might be used by creators more often now.
What?
Heavy lifting on justice, by the way.
Whoa.
The first step of the...
Guys, did you know that our system's broken? Whoa, this guy's fucking new and he's unique. He's saying things we've never heard before, dude. Oh my fucking god, dude. This guy's fucking based.
The YouTube and legality world is copyright infringement and fair use. It's base level stuff and has been standard since basically day one, but that makes it ground zero for the nightmare it's becoming today. One of the tactics H3 has been using on YouTube creators who are reporting on this ongoing breakdown is to
reporting.
Issue a copyright claim over any clips of his stream the channel might show.
Yeah, so that's not true, and I think you know that. Either this guy's malicious or he's just incredibly stupid. I think he might just be incredibly fucking stupid. I unironically think he might be the stupidest H3 detractor I've ever seen in my entire life. That's not even close to what it is. Again, these people can't even...
Well, I don't know if he's copyright... Okay, I don't think he's copyright... He's copyright claimed the clips. He hasn't copyright claimed the videos that use the clips.
Meet the argument. They can't even... What was Ethan's video? Fucking 10
That
minutes?
is bad wording from this guy.
Ethan's video where he's like, hey guys, I'm suing these creators for maliciously reacting to my video and saying that they're trying to take views from it.
Yeah, so this guy's talking about copyright claims, and he's talking about the clips that have been posted to like Reddit and Twitter and stuff. I think there was someone I'm not 100% on that though, but Reddit for sure. But the way he said it, it sounds like he's talking about the videos, but obviously I don't think he's copyright claimed any like videos talking about stuff. I think it's just lawsuits, right?
What? Did you guys even watch? Like, what's the fucking barrier of entry? I don't understand. How long was that video Ethan made where he's like, hey, it's 20 minutes and 30 seconds long? I don't even understand. How do you, like, you're willing to sit here and do a bunch of editing, but you can't properly reference a 20-minute long video? That's fucking incredible. That's such a beautiful, what a beautiful sentiment. That's incredible.
Reporting it as re-uploaded content. This is partially grounded in a reasonable contention because posting somebody else's video violates the official YouTube policy on copyright. If somebody makes a video that
that's
I've
not
got it
what
on
makes it valid.
1.5.
What makes it valid is that he's doing it because they're being malicious.
I can't just download it and post it unedited on my own channel because that is just stealing. And if my channel is monetized, I might be making money off of somebody else's work.
Wow, really?
Very understandable stuff.
Really?
But where this
well, you didn't actually give us like the proper context, so we don't really understand how to understand this, do we?
gets dicey is determining just how much of another video you can utilize, which is what H3 is capitalizing on to justify his claim wave campaign.
No, he's not. I mean, some people get up and go to the...
Yeah, okay, this guy's video is retarded. I think he's mixed up the copyright claims and the lawsuit, but I mean, I've seen lots of people do that. I think copyright infringement lawsuits and copyright claims are the same thing for some reason.
Bathroom. I think all three of them got up and went to the bathroom in the middle of the reaction and left it playing. So that's not going to constitute fair use. They say that they're trying to take views away from the main video. That doesn't constitute fair use. What?
Reposting an unedited video is obviously a violation, but this has led to people disagreeing on how much of a video you can reference and
that has absolutely nothing to do with the conversation whatsoever. What are you talking about?
still get away with.
What?
Especially with the commentary genre, like
He's just lying. Thank you for the 3-month small gut for Marshmallow Ron. Everyone reading this deserves a sweet treat. Thank you.
what I do here. I might have to show pieces of a video in order to give context or show you what I'm talking about.
I'm assuming that this guy is employed and that's why he didn't have time to look into this. I just don't know what this is. I don't know how we got so bad.
And technically that is reposting somebody else's work.
No, it's not.
If you wanted to get very pedantic and technical.
Are you saying, hey guys, I'm going to react to this. Please give me a sub if you prefer reacting to my video and watching this to take, if you did it with the explicit intent of taking away.
Oh my god, again, he's making an argument about the law, and now you bring up Ethan's personal standard. That standard does not exist in the law.
Views from the other creator. Like, is that what
YouTube addresses this with its rule on transformative content, meaning as long as a segment of a video is being used as an example within another creator's original work, it counts as being edited. So it's not theft, it's more technically sourcing. However, the public perception of this policy is muddled by the copyright enforcement of movie studios and music labels.
What?
Because if you show even a clip of a movie in your video or a tiny segment of a song, that studio or corporation has the grounds to come at you.
Okay.
This miscommunication between what is...
This has nothing to do with anything. This literally has nothing to do with anything that's happening right now. It doesn't matter. Nothing you're saying matters. Has no relevance to anything. Thanks to $2 from LV27Mad. This dude has page levels of understanding. Incredible.
isn't claimable led to rumors about a passable amount of a song or a movie being allowed.
Wow.
People claimed you could use 15 seconds of a copyrighted song.
That's crazy. This has nothing to do with anything.
Before the YouTube censors could detect it. But despite that claim catching on, there's no evidence to back up any amount of reuse being safe. But the human spirit is nothing if not stubborn. Most creators will work around this by reviewing movies using only clips from a trailer, or they'll adjust the on-screen visuals or add an audio effect to a song to try and outsmart the detection software. A recent example in the short-form content that you may have seen is the addition of a horizontal line or text-based captions.
Sure, yeah, they'll do some silly little tricks so that the regulation doesn't automatically detect them and they can get monetized. This here, what you're referencing though, this is specific. So this is what's so fucking stupid because I'm an idiot. So what he's referencing on the screen right now is specifically for like TikTok. Let me explain this. Thank you for $5 from Punish Fox. So it's obvious that Ethan doesn't care about clout. YouTube videos won't stop. The lawsuit, yeah, bro, still thinks he's the dwarf. Yeah, true. Just to be absolutely clear, what he's referencing right now is nothing to do with actual content. I don't know what the fuck you're on about.
Huh?
You're sitting here talking about how this has nothing to do with copyright, by the way, because fucking studios don't care if you show clips of the Avengers on TikTok. They actually like it when you do that. What this
no, but it's still to do with copyright. It's still copyright infringement.
This is people putting lines and distorting different visual effects and even audio effects on TikTok so they can make the video look original and not get caught by the automated thing that would take you out of the creator fund. So this isn't even relevant to like any YouTube anything. This is people trying to bypass TikTok's monetization. Nobody gives a fuck about any of this shit on TikTok.
Yeah, okay. What is the monetization policy automation thing trying to filter out? Trying to filter out copyrighted content. Because why? Because it's copyright infringement.
People like TikTok clips. Like, people are down for, like, you think the Avengers Studio is upset that you're gonna play like a minute of their fucking movie? No, it's free advertising for them. So this isn't even relevant to what's happening here. These two things are not. This isn't relevant to the conversation. Thank you to the $5,000.
It is relevant to copyright infringement.
Massive curses. Who is this guy talking about? Ethan Klein, the lady who OCH the K3 podcast with her husband, Hilo Klein. That's crazy. Super proof, 100% bees. Incredible. That was chaotic. Thank you for $2 from Ender Tries. Pop, I demand you release the obscene list. I'll try. I'm sitting on it right now. I don't want to get up. Thanks for $5 from Retro Man. This guy is the body of Soylent. He looks like his body is a consistency of bread though. I'm late. What's the show made already? No, I try not to be too mean about their looks, but
in order to alter the video.
Okay.
It's cluttered, but I'll admit it's a little less invasive than what YouTube has to do. The point being, companies not allowing transformative content at all gave some creators the idea that any amount of their work being shown was available to be claimed, even if they knew better.
You think Ethan Klein, the guy who did like the whole You think Ethan Klein, the guy who did like the copyright lawsuit thing, he was like, you think that he's confused on what he can and can't do? What? What are you talking about?
They have this option to claim for.
Also, I mean, if you're playing the entire work, it's also kind of a different conversation too. Like technically what we're doing might not be fair use. I think it is. Maybe it's not. We don't really know right now. But this is not relevant to what's going on. Again, there's malicious nature that we're ignoring.
First and feign deniability later. A big part of this is knowing how it really works, but doing it anyway in order to justify your actions to your audience.
What?
So we can go ahead and add that to my list of reasons for being vague. It's also worth noting that when you are claiming a video as a creator or studio, you have the option to take the video off completely or to leave it up and simply redirect all of the money it generates to you. This adds another layer onto H3's mass claiming. He's not having the videos be taken down as
he's only going after 3 people. Why are you showing all these people on the screen?
Yeah, this is like retarded.
He's just lying about the number of people in the lawsuit. I don't understand. Noah Sampson's in a defamation lawsuit. It has nothing to do with this. Hassan's pants is getting hit, but it's not. It's because they maliciously reacted to that claim. Same thing with Frogan. Caseytron's not. Oh, there's Caseytron. Nobody gives a fuck about this guy. I think that's.
Like, Ethan hasn't been copyright claiming, as far as I'm aware. He's just been suing. He copyright claimed Snark and Clips, but I don't think he's copyright claimed the creators. This guy's doing a whole like, oh, I'm having a general conversation. It's not really about the specific stuff. I'm not weighing on the details, but it's like it just makes you look retarded.
So iDubbbz is just sad. Sean DeBlack is not part of it. I'm assuming that like he was working on this when Ethan joked about adding Sean. Anissa is a mess. This Amish guy is irrelevant, and I don't even know who the fuck this is.
all of them are still up. You can go
watch. Oh yeah, and Michael from PA. Nobody gives a fuck.
Them right now. Instead, he's telling his audience it's copyright infringement and defamation, but off-screen is only trying to steal the money it's generating.
Oh, he's saying copyright infringement and defamation there. He probably has accused almost all these people of one of the two, if not all. That's not too bad, actually. I feel like this is just a bit of a... This video is suffering from trying to be generalized. And as such, it seems like borderline incomprehensible if you know like any of the details.
What are you talking about?
You can, as a creator, claim a video, and YouTube will assume you're in the right. And it's not until they
He didn't claim he's not doing a YouTube claim, though. I'm almost 1,000% sure. Ethan's not even doing a YouTube claim, though. This guy's claiming that Ethan's doing some kind of a claim, but he's not. I'm pretty sure he's not doing, like, that type of claim. What are you talking about? What are you referring to? What?
Manually check it, that they might reverse the decision.
To my knowledge, none of these videos are copyright, like, right claimed inside of the, whatever, for the money. He's just making this up.
None of it's claimed in YouTube.
Pretty sure that it's not.
It's like retarded.
I'm almost positive that it's not. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
And by then, you might have already made a lot of money off of it.
It comes off like this guy has just heard, oh, Ethan's threatening to sue Hassan and all of his orbiters for copyright and defamation. I'll do a video about copyright ID. So, okay, that's retarded.
So, on the technical side, these clips of H3s within...
Yeah, Ethan's referencing Twitch streams. I don't think that he's even... Is this guy's a fucking idiot.
Commentary videos clearly fall under transformative content.
What?
But for the audiences unaware of this policy, what H3 is doing is a viable course of action to...
This guy's a fucking moron. What does he think he's doing? I'm so confused.
...take and defend. And that isn't the primary problem.
Yeah, it's a retarded video.
I can't blame people for believing H3 if they don't know any better.
Okay.
The issue is that on the creator side of things...
Does you get if he shows proof of what he's talking about gets sued, so instead he can just say whatever he wants and no burden of proof true. That makes sense.
What he's doing looks very easy.
Okay.
And if a creator wanted to recreate this action and similarly gaslight their audience, this is telling them that it's still very easy to do. And that isn't even the only legal loophole at play here, because H3 has been relishing publicly the idea of actually officially going after these creators with lawsuits and defamation claims. And right now, it doesn't seem to be going unchecked. One of the elements that really led to this story being blasted into the public...
Yeah, so, okay, I think basically what's happened here is he has muddled these, the claims, and doesn't realize the copyright claims were exclusively limited to, like, random users. They didn't go after, significant creators. The only thing went after significant creators were lawsuits, and probably reporting through YouTube as well.
Perception was the inclusion of defamation lawsuits. But
yeah, because people are defaming Ethan Klein. They're saying he's like giving his kids giardia and his house is full of poop. and they're validating these like ridiculous claims, while people like you are saying that he's like a fucking like he loves genocide. I mean, this guy could.
Yeah, I have been thinking about doing prepared content more regularly, but we'll see. We'll see. No promises.
Big time.
The people already following this and familiar.
I do just recognize that like so many of the videos I see are just like fucking terrible. It's just like it would be like not easy, but like the bar is in hell.
The people involved understood that this had the ulterior motive of placing a hit. This
placing a hit? What?
Being H3 threatening to sue and dox the mods of his snark Reddit.
Dox the mods? What? Sorry, just because he wants to get their information so we can sue them doesn't make it a dox. But okay, we're just using words at this point so that we can sound smart. Okay.
And I'm aware that to the regulated people who are offline,
guys, I'm putting myself in harm's way right now with this video. I'm one of the troopers.
That sentence has a lot of weird fantasy words, so don't worry, we'll define all of the stranger words here. Doxing. This is the act of spreading someone's personal address or information online against their wishes. It's really only ever
That's not what he was trying to do, though, so you're making a claim. He's trying to get that for a lawsuit, not to spread it. What are you talking about? This guy's a fucking moron. He's gonna get himself so fucked, and it's actually so funny.
Used maliciously with the intention of inviting hurt or harassment onto someone from others. This behavior is a descendant of swatting, which often now includes stream swatting, where people playing video games...
A descendant of swatting? Hey, what about the, the whole... thing where what is it called? Oh, CPS got called on it. What is that a descendant of?
Public matches would get frustrated and call the SWAT team on their opponents using their IP address.
On their opponents?
So real soldiers with real weapons, treating it like a real threat.
Wow.
The implication of hurt there is very definitive. And
yep, this guy's in on the CPS lie. We got him. We got him. This guy's in on the CPS lie. He's propagating the. He said, guys, getting CPS called on you and having a social worker show up isn't actually exactly the same thing as having an armed SWAT team break down your door. He's in on the CPS lie. He's pushing the CPS lie. Sue this guy. Sue him right now.
Doxing has the same implications of intended violence. In previous creator beefs on YouTube.
Right. So anyway, he's trying to get their information so he could sue them, not put it on the internet. But okay.
Doxing is...
Dude, this guy really...
He just puts it on the internet as well.
...is fucking himself super hard. Like, you realize that everything you're saying...
The putting it on the internet is just a side project.
...is, like, just a lie. And that you could get, like, hyper butt-fucked with this. I don't understand... What are you doing? This is a really dumb idiot video that this guy's making. It's actually fucking so bad. He's so dumb.
Something that didn't...
You guys think he'll even bring up CPS or no? What do you guys think? You guys want to take bets on if he'll actually bring up the CPS shit or no?
Come up often, so when it did, it was considered an extreme violation. 4 years ago, the creator Frank Hassel was fighting with Boogie2988. He filmed himself showing up to his house, which Boogie countered by...
Well, Boogie invited him like a fucking moron, so...
Coming out with a gun and firing it in the air.
Yeah, Boogie also said, come to my house, and started shitting and coming his pants, so it's kind of deserved it at that point.
This reaction split people, understandably, but they agreed the severity of visiting his home.
He virtue signals so hard over like the CPS lie, but he avows Frank Hassel, who is just like a serial harasser. I mean, it's funny, don't get me wrong, but I mean, it's just harassment. Like the whole, he's called Frank Hassel. Frank Hassel. He hassles. He harasses. That's the point.
Warranted some kind of severe reaction.
Maybe I'm wrong. Didn't Boogie like give him the address and tell him to come over? I know he told him to go over because I listened to the clip. I don't know if he gave him the address, but he told him to go there and then fucking cried after.
Anonymous creators and VTubers are constantly dealing with doxing attempts from their fans, but even other creators in the same space have been caught with group chats dedicated to exposing the creators they don't like. And it's understood that in exposing them, they are attempting to go after their careers. 2 years ago, the reaction creator Sniper Wolf doxed the creator Jax Films' home on her Instagram story because she was featured on his side project calling out lazy reactors.
Just to be clear, because I do remember that. Sniper Wolf's obviously a low-effort bitch, I get that. But Jax Films made an entire channel devoted to Sniper Wolf and, like, harassing her. Like, just because you don't like her doesn't mean that that's not the reality. And that's why when YouTube stepped in there, like, you have to stop.
Dude, Jax Films was harassing her by making a parody channel? This guy, but Frank Hassel was totally justified, though, guys. Frank Hassel in the clear. Jax Films making a parody channel called Jax Films, Democracy of Sniper Wolf. That's harassment, though. And you should get doxxed for that. Not that this was like, it was kind of doxing. But it was his... you know, public, like his business address is listed. It's his home address on Google. The worst part was her showing up outside his house, I feel like, than the quote-unquote doxing.
Stop doing this. You can't just consistently harass. Like, it was a channel dedicated to her. Like, whatever, I don't care, but like that is considered harassment on YouTube's thing. So, like, that's his entire channel that was just dedicated. It wasn't she wasn't featured. Oh, he literally had a channel that was just explicitly reacting to her, and it's funny, it's fine, but like, let's not pretend that, you know, that there wasn't a reasonable argument of harassment there. Okay.
This blew up and drew in a lot of contention online, with most people agreeing that Sniper Wolf was way
Bro, there was a reasonable argument of harassment from fucking the Judge Jack's Films channel. Right, it's so retarded. It was just like parodies of her video, no, where he did like fucking reacts, where he has like a bingo for like all the things Sniper Wolf does in her react videos.
You shouldn't dox people.
So even in these instances in the past, there seems to be this common understanding of this unwritten social rule that no matter what you're arguing about,
a social rule, it's illegal to dox people. What is it not?
Doxing other creators was a sign that
people saying Chud said it was. Chud said it was. I don't care what fucking Chud said. Okay, Chud Logic gay as hell. Okay, that guy gay as hell. Okay. Chud said it was harassment. I don't care. I don't care. Shut up, man.
Creators doxing each other was always seen as unacceptable. Audiences doxing creators has always been seen as them being manic and reprehensible.
I saw that guy the other day going, "Oh, I can't believe the way Hassan treated Catboy underscore collector in his chat. I really want to reach out and make sure Catboy underscore collector is okay. Catboy underscore collector, DM me now."
All others, unless direct harm is at risk, doxing is unacceptable. Mods, short for moderators, specifically on Reddit.
I just want people to understand something here. Nobody, like, everybody knows what these words mean. That's part of your audience. There's not a single normal person that's part of your audience here. Okay? There's not a single person that doesn't know what's going on. Like, you're like, stop pretending that your audience is normal and doesn't understand words, please.
These are the users, usually anonymous, who enforce the discussions by the individual subreddit rules. Subsequently, Snark page. On Reddit, where you can make community forums about anything, it's common to see larger public figures have a Snark subreddit page made about them, or to be brought up in Snark pages dedicated to non-specific figures in general. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's for being snarky. It's a page where people go to vent their frustrations on a creator, no matter how petty.
You mean relentlessly harass the creator? That's what they've been doing to Ethan.
Dude.
So, and for some reason they'll take other people's Snark pages down, but not Ethan's. I don't understand
that. Dude, this talking point has actually been shown to be bullshit now. It's so funny, man. It's so funny. Their big proof of this for so long was, well, they took down Hassan's page instantly. They took down Hassan's Snark page instantly. Yeah, that Dan set up that was like, they were coordinating posts on. They were like literally doing coordination. That's why it got banned. And they banned Adam McIntyre's Snark. Yeah, because it was unmoderated for 5 months and people were posting proof of sending ice tips. Yes, the moderators weren't active, so it got shut down. Snark is moderated. To some extent. You might not be happy with the moderation all the time. You can make specific critiques if you want. But there is a reason why Snark has not been shut down, and others have. For instance, the new Hassan Piker Snark type page that Dan set up has been, is still up. He's had it up for like over a week now, like 2 weeks or something. Because it wasn't, it doesn't contravene the rules in the same way.
Being worried about community reprimanding. So if a creator has a Snark page, they don't actually have it under their control. It's something assigned to them after reaching a certain level of fame.
It's not assigned to them. It's that people decide that they want to fucking harass the creator to some extent. Or at least in Ethan's case. Again, they unjustifiably called CPS, which we still haven't, for some reason, talked about in this video.
Yeah, like, all comedians for a long time have been getting Snark subreddits. That has been a thing for a long time. Comedians getting Snark subreddits, you know, big influencers getting Snark subreddits.
Or ex-fans, who make sure the posts aren't violent or dangerous, just Snark. It's a designated space to have
they're super responsible, guys. It's not a big deal. Everybody gets them when they get big enough, don't worry.
Even petty complaints. When I first heard about this, I just assumed it was another form of internet bullying, but now I would assign Snark subreddits under mean-spirited feedback more.
Yeah, I originally thought that Snark pages was bullying, but then I saw Ethan Klein at a Snark page, and I don't like him, which is why I'm lying about him, but also censoring his name like it's a slur because I'm afraid of being sued. And now I just think it's just kind of like mean-spirited, like really productive stuff. Like, what are you doing? What is this video?
So then, bullying. You don't go to an influencer's snark page to read think pieces and consider nuance.
Oh, wait a
It's
minute. Is he based now?
Designated forum for venting frustrations without it reading like a direct attack. While I'm not in love with the idea
What the fuck are you talking about?
in general, and I would personally hate having a snark subreddit dedicated to myself,
Don't worry, I don't think you'll ever make it to that point, son.
I do see the bright side in having one. At worst, it's
Why are you playing farting sounds?
a central, concentrated area for you to specifically avoid.
Well, there are site-wide rules on Reddit about coordination, about not like sending people to make posts on Reddit from other places or anything like that. Like there's like a whole bunch of shit about it.
Instead of rolling the dice and scrolling through your own YouTube comments. But even if it
What? One of the benefits of a snark page is that you don't have to see the criticism on your video. I don't even understand what that means because, first of all, I don't really care that the snark exists. But, like, the snark doesn't just stay in the snark page, right? Like, they go and they fucking bomb other people, like, the people's videos with mean comments. What are you talking about? This isn't even a reasonable thing to say. What?
it's mean, it can be a good place to see what your viewers are responding to.
Wow, or you could see that in the comment section, too. Isn't that fucking crazy, guys?
It's feedback,
This is fun. What the
even
fuck's
if it's malicious. A chunk of people are going to hate whatever you make anyway.
Yeah, but people engage in different ways, retard. Like, I would never engage with fucking comments. I would never go and type YouTube comments out, but I will talk in a fucking Discord, you know? Or I'll talk on Twitter. People engage in different, there's different outlets for feedback.
It's the contract.
Yeah, it's just like every point, he is like, it is like so obvious that he's bought into the narrative and has decided the narrative before watching the video. Because he is, every time this guy makes a point, he gets instantly defensive, instantly aggressive. It's like, the moment a point's coming out, it's like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? It's like, dude, why don't you like let the point get made and then like try and formulate an actual argument instead of just try and contest it every step like a total spurg?
Not me, baby. Everybody loves my stuff. I'm fucking based alert.
All creators sign. So fighting against it is like swimming upstream. My point to this with the larger context is if H3 is mad about him having a snark page,
they harassed him to the point where they called CPS on him. I think it's a little bit, and human skulls. I think it's a little bit more than just
the CPS and the skulls.
That's understandable. That reaction is just a reaction, and it makes sense. But treating it like a severe threat that warrants you going after it with the legal process is an overreaction. And
they sent human skulls to his house. I don't really understand what this guy is saying. It's actually fucking crazy. Oh wait, the creators in the chat. Stop watching.
Oh shit. So the creator of the video is in the chat right now, apparently. The creator of the video is in the chat.
Responding with, oh, this is dumb and stupid. It's not transformative commentary. Thanks.
So the creator of the video is accusing PapaGut of not giving transformative commentary.
It's actually fucking crazy. Oh wait, the creators in the chat. Stop watching, responding with, oh, this is dumb and stupid. It's not transformative commentary. Thanks. So sue me, I guess, if you want. If you don't think it's transformative. I mean, I'll just...
So instantly spurging?
I'll hit up Ethan Klein. Maybe we can get you on the list.
Oh, you said my commentary isn't transformative? I'll get Ethan to sue you. I'll get Ethan to sue... Ethan's gonna help me with my lawsuit costs. He's gonna sue you. He's gonna ruin your life. Okay, my friend Ethan's gonna ruin your life. He's like mega defensive and fucking nerve is touched here. Like, this is crazy. This is totally obscene reaction to have to some other creator in your chat.
His thanks. So sue me, I guess, if you want. If you don't think it's transformative. I mean, I'll hit up Ethan Klein. Maybe we can get you on the list. His list anyway, considering this video is just constantly defamatory. You haven't even mentioned that Ethan has people sent.
So the only thing that veers close to defamatory in this, or even like untrue, is like where he's saying about copyright claims. But I do think he is just like fucking, he doesn't understand what the actual drama is around the different copyright claims, what was applied to which videos, and you know how that all shook out. I don't think it's defamatory. I don't think you could prove like reckless disregard for the truth there. I don't think you could prove damages. It wouldn't be per se. But I just don't see. I don't see that would be defamatory under any reasonable analysis.
Defamatory. You haven't even mentioned that Ethan has people sending human skulls to him or calling CPS unjustifiably. So it's not really non-transform. But listen, let's do it, buddy. If you want, you can jump in the Discord too. We can chat about your horrible dog shit video. I can wait for it to be over first.
So he's calling him in. He's going to debate.
or we'll keep going. And I guess my non-transformative commentary that's so far over doubled the length of this video. You know, I guess that's not enough. But yeah, man.
So just like, and then the performative yawning. I guess my commentary is not enough. I guess it's not fair use. See, he's shaking, shivering, because he does know that even with all this commentary, it's probably not fair use. It just probably isn't. It's, you know, it's just unlikely that you would win a fair use lawsuit by reacting to the entire video first time. That is just like very unlikely that you'd win that based on what we know about copyright law.
And I'm sorry that this video is fucking terrible.
But he has to keep sucking Ethan's dick and pretending that nothing's going to change and this malicious standard matters.
Be over first. Or we'll keep going. And I guess my non-transformative commentary that's so far over doubled the length of this video. You know, I guess that's not enough. But yeah, man, I'm sorry.
Fake yawn, absolutely embarrassing, trying to regain his frame.
That this video is fucking terrible.
This SSRI'd out leftist has just like completely shattered him. SSRI'd out, lesbian looking, Jake Doolittle, you know, leftist, totally rattled him.
And it's pretty bad. If you were on the radar, because if you were a successful creator that was on the radar of Ethan, this would be additionally worse for you, because this is like actual defamation bait. Like, you're begging to be fucking sued with this video. It's crazy. It's actually crazy, brother. I'm shocked. No one's ever screamed out loud, please sue me for defamation.
Totally delusional.
Just calling him a genocidal maniac, saying that like he supports the IDF and Netanyahu, all these other things.
Did he
like,
say
it's
that?
pretty crazy, but that's just starting there.
I think that's just what he said Hassan's audience was calling Ethan, no?
Yeah, man, if you're down, you want to come in the Discord, you want to do whatever you want to do, be my guest, bud. But, yeah. Okay.
And it is letting it get to you personally when, while letting go of it, maybe.
Hey guys, snark pages, they're not really a big deal. It's just like reasonable criticism. By the way, I'm not going to talk about the human skulls or the CPS calls.
The skulls.
How do you join the VC? Let's do it, dude.
CPS lie. The CPS lie.
Let's join the VC. I'll open it up right now.
And fake yawning. Oh, I just don't even care. Oh, I just don't even care. I guess I'll open the VC up. Oh. Dude, you're such a fucking pathetic rodent.
Let's see.
Cope laughing. Dude, he's actually like so flustered just at the prospect of talking to someone about criticisms. He's like actually fucking shaking. It's so funny. Like you say, you know, people will cope. People like Tommy C will cope. Be like, oh, it's not that people are pussies. That's not why they refuse to speak to anyone. It's just maybe they just don't want to deal with your bad faith bullshit. And then you see PapaGut's fucking face.
I'm opening
just the idea of talking to this like tubby lesbian looking fella.
Get up. I'm opening it up just for you.
There's like some tubby Norwood 5 lesbian.
I'm in the...
And PapaGut is absolutely shivering and shaking at the prospect of being in a live conversation with him. Let's run that back again, actually.
I'm not going to talk about
I feel like we need to see this properly.
I'm shocked. No one's ever screamed...
Wait, I need to... Turn it back down, I think. Being slow.
Screamed out loud, please sue me for defamation more than this. Just calling him a genocidal maniac, saying that like he supports the IDF.
When did that happen?
That's so far over doubled the length of this video. You know, I guess that's not enough. But it's not really non-transform. But listen, let's do it, buddy. If you want, you can jump in the Discord too. We can chat about your horrible dog shit video. I can wait for it to be over first. Or we'll keep going. And I guess my non-transformative commentary that's so far over doubled the length of this video. You know, I guess that's not enough.
Like,
but yeah, man, I'm sorry that this video is fucking terrible. And it's pretty bad.
Stroking his beard, look, he's self-soothing so hard, man. He's doing everything he can. Performative yawning, cope laughing, beard stroking. It's just like the non-stop all the way through. All the self-soothing techniques being pulled out here. Bro, I'm surprised he's not comfort eating. Like, come on, what are we doing? That every compulsive behavior you could possibly imagine is just going off right now. It's like absolutely absurd. I've never seen someone this fucking stressed about talking to some, you know, butch fucking Norwooding lesbian. It's totally crazy. Like, this guy is the most non-threatening guy ever, and there were glaring, like, inaccuracies, at least, in that video, that you could absolutely hammer him on if you really knew your shit and were ready for a conversation. But PapaGut doesn't. PapaGut just essentially engages like someone with ODD. He just puts on an anti-Ethan video and just goes, nuh-uh, 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 after every point. So he knows he can't have a conversation because he's got no idea what he's talking about.
Successful creator that was on the radar of Ethan, this would be additionally worse for you because this is like actual defamation bait. Like, you're begging to be fucking sued with this video. It's crazy. It's actually crazy, brother. I'm shocked. No one's ever screamed out loud, please sue me for defamation more than this. Just calling him a genocidal maniac, saying that like he supports the IDF and Netanyahu, all these other things. Like, it's pretty crazy, but that's just starting there. So, yeah, man, if you're down, you want to come in the Discord, you want to do whatever you want to do.
Do whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want to do.
Yes, bud. But, yeah.
The code bluff again.
Get to you personally when, while
panting, shaking.
Hey guys, snark pages
are
not really a big deal. It's just like reasonable criticism. By the way, I'm not going to talk about the human skulls or the CPS skulls. How do you join the VC? Let's do it, dude. Let's join the VC. I'll open it up right now. Let's see.
Come on down.
Hold on a second. I'm opening it up. I'm opening it up just for you. I gotta make sure I'm spelling it. All right, here we go. It's in the Discord. Pop into there. We'll talk about it. All right. Hold on. We gotta make sure this is actually a guy. I'm not getting trolled because this might just be some random person trolling me. That's not what I meant to do. Hold on. Let's make sure it's him. It's not even him, dude. He fucking trolled me. He's trolling me. This isn't even the guy. I don't think this is the guy. I'm pretty sure the guy's trolling. This is... Wait, I think this guy fucking trolled me. Wait. I don't think this is actually him. Hold on a second. Hold on. When I go to his channel, I don't think this is actually him. When I go to the channel, it just says that... Did somebody just make a fake account just to troll me? It's my second account? I don't believe you, dude. I'm pretty sure you're fucking trolling me right now. Thank you for the $10 from Bailey, the anatomy teacher. Finally able to catch your live. You're one of the few creators even my partner loves for your neutral takes. Also, that fart story about killing the fly with a fart is rabbit. I love it. Thank you. I appreciate that.
He's running.
I appreciate that. Dude, I think this guy's trolling me. I think he's trolling me. It says his second account. That's what he says. I think it's a troll, dude. What the fuck?
He's so relieved.
Wait, switch over to your main account then.
He's so relieved.
Switch over to your main account and then just do the same thing. We're talking about. I'm confused. Just jump on this. Wait, just jump on. Write a comment from your main account, and I'll go. Oh, it actually is him. I'll wait. Thank you for the 2 months small gut from Angie. I feel so blue balled right now. Me too, dude. Me too. Get on your main, dude. Get on your main. Send it from the main, or I'm just gonna think that this is a fake one.
Try to find any way out. Just trying to run at any cost.
User, dude. Just because you're on your alt account doesn't mean you can't get sued. Okay, that's my Discord account. What do you what does that mean? What does a YouTube Discord account mean? I don't know what that means.
That is my YouTube Discord accounts are.
I have no idea what the fuck this means. I'm so confused right now. Let me in. I can verify my voice. Why don't you just switch over? Why don't you just switch over on? Why don't you just comment from your main YouTube channel? I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Please pick up the phone, sir.
Check with the only. I'm on my phone. What the fuck does that matter? What does it matter that you're on your phone?
Go with it.
How do I verify that you're not just Ryan Beard? You guys sound exactly the same. The Kunkin channel. Let's see. I don't want to accept this, but how do I know it's legit? You got kunked? I think I did just get kunked.
Yes, I'm outside.
How do I look? How do I verify this on this thing? It says you've been a member since June 6th, 2025. There's no way this is you. Dude, you're a fucking mutual on fucking Stars server. There's no way this is you. Is this Ryan Beard trolling me? Dude, I think I'm getting fucking trolled right now. I think I got trolled. I think I got trolled.
Dude, the self-soothing.
Damn it.
He's feeling better. He's feeling better.
There's no
really
fucking way. This
head.
guy's been a member of my server for a month and a half.
He just got trolled, guys. It's fine.
It's just so fucking funny.
Surely it's all fine.
All right. This is actually so funny. Jesus Christ. I got fucking cucked so hard here.
He got caught, right? Yeah, because he was so desperate to have this guy on. You can just do whatever you want, I guess. You can just do whatever you want, I guess. You can come on if you want.
That's fucking cocked. Why don't you just
You're so desperate to have him on.
Thing? Get nay-nayed? Yeah, true. I'm like almost curious enough to fucking to pull him in, but I just feel like it's fake. I feel like it's so fake.
Running.
The small gut from Galen Merrick.
Running.
I feel like it's a troll. Based on his videos, knew the drama. Yeah, I feel like he wouldn't be in my server for a month and a half. Wait, but if he's also part of my server, that means that this isn't his. It's not linked to his Discord. Dude, all right, I'm about to get peer pressured. All right, let's get peer pressured. Let's see. Let's see. Who the fuck is this? I know it's not really him. So we're gonna roll the dice, dude. We're rolling the dice. We're rolling the troll. Hello?
Hello. Hello. How are you doing, sir? Hello? Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
I can hear you. What's going on, Duncan?
Yeah, Art. What your criticism of my video, eh?
I can't do it, dude.
Why you say?
I can't do it. Dude, I can't do it. That's fucking insane and racist. That's actually fucking insane and racist.
Another at
the same time.
Another
that was fucking insane and actually just got fucking destroyed. I actually just got fucking destroyed. Oh my god, dude. I couldn't even. I had nothing to say. I couldn't even fucking counter it. I couldn't even play along, dude. I just got fucking URR'd, dude. That was insane.
Dude, this was just the most insane spike and drop in blood pressure that PapaGut has had in at least a week. Like that is like that must have been crazy for this guy. He's gonna have head rush after that.
Oh my god. I hope that was a real Indian guy. Oh my god, that's fucking preposterous. Holy fuck, dude. It was pirate software. That was crazy. Okay. What the fuck? That's crazy. Okay, incredible. All right. All right. Okay. All right. I had to run from a debate with Duncan, dude. I had to run from a debate with Duncan. I just got fucking owned with facts and logic, dude. Holy fuck. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, my fucking social security number watcher app is going off saying somebody just fucking took my social security number. Dude, I wonder if this is related. All right, let's get back to this fucking video, dude. That was crazy. That was actually fucking insane.
Tough. The right thing to do is to ignore it and move on. In this
Bro, I just got so fucking baited. Holy fuck, that was funny. Oh my god.
Yeah, you look like you were gonna fucking cry.
With rising in popularity following his year-long Hassan meltdown, and in response.
Sorry, what did he say?
The right thing to do is to ignore it and move on.
I guess, but they're calling CPS on him, so it's kind of hard to ignore, bud. But okay.
In this instance, H3's snark page was rising in popularity following his year-long Hassan meltdown. And
Meltdown, baby. I will say he did focus on the topic a little longer than he probably should have. He probably should have let some stuff go, but it did hit a fever pitch, and they started calling CPS on his kids and shit. So at that point, it's fucking crazy. Okay, incredible.
Response, he labeled it as a personal defamation and claimed he was preparing a lawsuit to sue the moderators.
Just to be clear, it was after
like the most tepid criticism of all time. Yeah, maybe Ethan focused on some stuff too long. Okay, wow.
A month or a year.
But then followed up with, yeah, but it's all justified post hoc by CPS.
Before he decided to do that, so yeah.
Specifically, the thing is, there's no legal grounds for that. Defamation is a little more complicated.
Bro, they fucking called CPS on his kids. Why are you pretending to not know this? What the hell's going on?
It's just endless.
Then community-led discussions on someone's behavior,
The
especially
CPS lie.
Direct violation towards the people reading and like.
I don't even know if was he doing defamation for the Reddit, because I'm pretty sure like a lot of it was harassment. I suppose defamation makes sense to go with too.
The moderators aren't posting the stuff themselves. They're usually just making sure, like.
You don't think the moderators are going to post any? I don't even understand. That doesn't even make sense. If you're somebody who loves Reddit so much, wouldn't you moderate a feed, like a page, and then also post on the page because you love it so much? Is that not like, would that not be something that you would do? That doesn't even make sense. Yeah, moderators don't even really post. What is this, World of Warcraft? Of course they fucking post. They probably post more than the average person. That's why they're a moderator, because they're fucking online all day looking through Reddit.
Despite the heat H3 is throwing at the moderators, I think that he knows this.
My lawyer can't do fucking shit. It's driving me crazy.
Dude, this is, I don't know. This whole thing is triggering me with this fucking fake voice changer.
They go, oh, 230, you can't do anything. Really? I can't believe that. That a website just allows this level of harassment, and it's just like, oh, 230, you can't fucking... That's
230.
Section 230, they can't be held responsible for what their users post.
Wait, so you're going to censor Ethan but not Hila? That doesn't make any sense to me.
But in following through with a lawsuit, these moderators of the snark page would have to appear in court, effectively revealing who they are for H3 to see. I think the play here is to dox the moderators with...
You're using this word doxing like you're intelligent. I don't really understand why you keep saying doxing. He's not trying to dox anybody. He's trying to...
Well, no, the case he's laying out is that it isn't really about the legal claim. The point of the legal claim is to expose the personal info for the purpose of harassment. So that would be doxing, right?
To get their information so we can fucking subpoena them. What?
Intention of intimidating them to leave.
After every point you make, I need you to yell, "Kunk debunk." All right, I could do it.
This would either lead to the forum getting shut down, or it would intimidate the rest of.
Yeah, he's on Instagram like last week, like menacing multiple people with their PII. Like, he keeps doing this.
People participating to abstain from it.
Good. Who cares? Kunk debunk, dude. Fuck. Who gives a shit? Oh yeah, this might lead to people not being able to harass people into calling CPS on people. Oh, fuck, dude. I really want to create a safe space on the internet to call CPS. Hey, guys, I guarantee you this guy thinks that it should be really bad.
Yeah, I know. He did it with Jake Chinatown today. He was doing it with Gato Fumador the other day.
I guarantee you that this guy would absolutely say that it's bad when a bunch of people get on the internet and say racial slurs at like minority groups. He'd be like, yeah, maybe they should shut that Reddit down. But the Reddit harassing people to the point where people are calling CPS unjustifiably on them, nah, that's just some silly little goosery, guys. We're just having like a lot of fun right here. Guys, harassing, that's just a little bit of fun. We're just kunking debunking right now.
Because
absolutely
H3
based.
Now has this precedent set that he'll come after you. And H3 has demonstrated...
Not me. I'm coming after Ethan Klein. Let me tell you one thing right now. Ethan has until Friday. I'm not kidding. Ethan Klein... Okay, so you guys have to understand something, because I'm not fucking around when I say that. I will come after Ethan Klein. I will fucking destroy this guy. All right? I sent him a fucking birthday gift. Let me just explain something to you. I'm going to actually get the Reddit page.
We don't care, man.
This big off.
No one fucking cares.
And I'll send you...
They wouldn't keep that to themselves, you know.
So you're saying that this guy's an idiot. He's trying to say that like Ethan would dox these people. He's like, yeah, I know that they're just trying to find it for a lawsuit, but Ethan would dox them because what are you talking about? Are you stupid?
I mean, they'd probably share it. The snark page is bothering him, so he's going after the people in charge of it and intimidating the rest of the people to leave it alone.
What?
I can't prove that that's what he's doing here. I can't say.
You just made an insane claim, and now you're saying you can't prove it? What? Wouldn't you be able to prove it unless you are aware that he has a valid reason for it? You're just not telling us. Oh, that's so interesting. That's a self-report.
Hey, that's definitely what's going on. But it's not unbelievable. We can go ahead and
it is if you would just acknowledge the harassment that he and his family have been getting.
Add doxing to my list of censorship reasoning. Because, like, what? I don't want to be doxxed, and you don't want to dox me.
This guy's desperate to try to make it seem like he's a fucking victim. It's fucking crazy. Guys, I'm putting myself in harm's way. I don't want to be doxxed, but I'm still making this video for you guys because not enough people have made anti-Ethan Klein videos, but lately. Nobody's been making them. No one's ever made a video that's negative towards Ethan Klein, ever. And I'm here to do it.
Well, there's still a lot of people that aren't fucking getting it.
In my attic, editing.
So there will be more.
I'm never out.
The Ethan Klein videos will continue until morale improves.
Found my apartment. I live in a busy street. It's like a crowded area. You'd have to park far away and walk to my place, probably uphill. It's a hassle, and nobody wants that. Besides, I might boogie you. So H3 has no problem.
Oh, do you own a gun? Come on, I don't think you own a gun. Well, maybe he does, because I'm pretty sure this is just a Nissan HRT.
I'm going after the...
I stole that joke from the chat, but I'm still going to give you credit. I'm not going to say who said it, though, because I don't remember.
Individual viewers of people who disagree with him, even if they might be his former audience. But he's not the one going after them, right? What he's doing is opening the floodgates for his audience to go after them.
Really? But I thought that he was just trying to do it in a lawsuit. Oh, right, in this magical scenario.
Okay, I feel like I'm kind of getting done with the PapaGut video at this point. I feel like I've kind of exhausted all I give a fuck about saying on this one.